Alright, welcome back after my ISP shit the bed. You didn't miss much, apart from the fact that Cassandra didn't like that I gave the mages like in equal terms alliance. And that's exactly what she's saying. What we're thinking, turning mages loose with an oversight, the veil is torn open. I want to say this, but I think this is better for keeping the peace.
Give them their freedom for now. If they prove later they can't handle it, impose restrictions.
And how many lives will be lost if they fail? With the veil broken, the threat of possession. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid,
Yes.
and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
All that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine.
Oh,
A
that's
demon
where the
army.
game's going. Okay, that
Sounds
makes
like
sense.
something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle
Chaos
at a
is the ladder.
time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
And I'd hope to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
I must admit, I'm surprised.
We both saw what could happen, what this Elder One and his cult are trying to do. Not everything from Tevinter is terrible. Some of us have fought for eons against this sort of madness. It's my duty to stand with you. That future will not come to pass.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
So, one thing I decided I don't like about this game is how progress in the main story is gated behind doing side quests, because the power requirements we have here are nothing but the game saying, hey, go do some side quests and
The
come back.
Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Yeah, we don't really have anything else to do right now, right? So we might as well. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Truth or dare?
We are garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
And this is essentially the same thing. Usually those are time gated, right? Which is also fucking annoying. Local nobility should take an interest in securing their lands. We can appeal to them for assistance. Our soldiers can do sweeps. Yeah, that's better. In your heart shall burn. 8 to 11. Yeah, that sounds about right.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach.
Well, what if I am not? I want Cassandra. What? I want Cassandra. I want Vivian and I want Dorian.
Mages!
Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds too easy.
You did it.
This is so stuttery sometimes. Our position in all things, close the breach. Wait, that was the entire thing? I thought there was an assault on the breach. I feel cheated.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
I'm just gonna ignore the heroism
One
thing.
success does not guarantee peace. The immediate danger is gone. For some, so
Also,
is
why
the
is there a hole in
necessity
you,
of this
Cassandra?
alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Self-defense sounds like a good focus.
To arms!
What the? We must get to the gates!
What threat could the ground hold? You've already conquered the sky.
I don't think that's how it works.
Always
But, you know.
important. Go protect us. What's going on?
What the fuck?
Attack.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open. I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going
Because
on?
you're so helpful, you're hiding your
Templars
face.
come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him, he knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. But this Elder One...
He looks very normal.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them! That is Samson! He will not make it easy! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Well, that sounds fun.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Kill them all! Flush them out. Come on!
I think it's kind of funny
Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
how the Templars were like, hey, the mages can attract spirits from the Fade and turn into abominations, and then they field humans for the battle. Like, I mean, cognitive dissonance is all I can say to that. Also, I think I had a level up that I haven't administered yet, which is slightly annoying.
Scented and clear. Fire.
Yep. This is kind of useful, right? Let's just take it. We have done essentially everything here. And with the other guys back into winter, I guess we should spec into fire, right? Flash weapons bright and hot, intensifying the pain. Enemies panic by flash leave a trail of damaging flames. And when it burns hotter, has a shorter cooldown time, allowing you to rain fire upon your enemies more often. No longer has a cooldown, but casting it multiple times in succession costs additional mana. And then you... I guess... Oh, I have 0 points to spend. Interesting, Dorian is still level 10. This is so weird.
They felt that. We'll reload.
So let's see, what do I have here? Turtle's staff is level 11, perfect. Oh my god, so much money. We are leaving on the table here. It's 100. Wait, not you. You. 107 versus 52. Magnetic stuff is 52, which is more than you have. Dwarven War Axe is level 12. Alright, let's look at armor. Warrior only. I don't think you have a head, do you? Alright. I suppose there's also accessories, but I'm way too lazy to look through that now. So.
It isn't firing!
This way! We must get this trebuchet firing!
Oh yeah, that's the flippy floppy. I should probably... Oh, I can't do that while in combat. Fuck you, game.
Coming! Keep them off the trebuchet!
Whee!
We've got time! Crew the trebuchet! Start firing!
Oh, I'm supposed to man the trebuchet now? Let me just loot real quick. I'll be right there. I need to drop shit. Because this is better than what I have, definitely. I guess that works once.
Go beyond making sense.
Everyone to the gates!
I can't horse around.
door! Good one! Just grabbing essentials. Won't die for the
It actually worked. Wasn't sure. Hey, in case you don't have an ice weapon here. Ooh.
Move it! Move it!
Yeah, closing the gate will do a whole lot of good against a flying enemy, right?
We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
I remember a Dragon Age game where dragons
Haven
were,
must evacuate to the Chantry!
you know, end boss type enemies. And not just one every second fight. Yes, give me more influence.
One down!
This way! Someone needs help! Someone help me!
A survivor!
Wait, is that always the solution here? Wait, let me check for this loot real quick, and then I'm gonna be right with you. Cool, that sucks.
Someone help me! About time! Let me out of here!
Suppose I could potentially find more townspeople to help there. Dorian has a level up. Don't do of I mind.
I hear a voice.
I knew you'd come. We're all blessed.
A survivor!
I hear a...
Wait, did we already miss one? Like, there's supposed to be 3 more.
Another dead!
Oh fuck, it's timed. Fuck my life. Cool. Well, so much for that. I fucked that.
That seems to be all
Oh,
that are left. Shall we
fuck.
go?
Can I go and load? Let's try this one. I'm not going back all the way. Okay, let's start with her. Okay, that's one. You guys go fight that guy. I'm gonna rescue this one here.
I hear a voice.
I was a bit of an idiot here.
I can't. Someone help me. About time. Let me out of here.
I hear a voice.
Back, you bastards! A voice, Herald.
I knew you'd come. We are all blessed.
Let me in! Oh wait, is that the same?
Dead.
Okay, that's this. Oh my god! I fucked it up again. Wait, can I see what they're dead? He must be in here, right? Well, it won't let me see, so let's try this again. Again. So she's the first. Most definitely. Good job, my friend, good job. Okay, that's one.
On your feet!
Now we go and kill these people while I go over here.
A voice, Herald.
About time. Let me out of here.
Can we go in here for Flissa?
I knew you'd come. We are all blessed.
Can we kill these assholes?
I hear a voice.
Harold! What's happening? Maker, thank you.
But where's Aiden? Oh, here. Wow.
Our Lady is with you, Herald.
Okay, that was easy, I guess. Way easier than expected. I just had to go the other way. And then it was fine.
A survivor!
Where? Where? Let's drop a save. Is the survivor in here? No.
Move! Keep going!
The Elder One doesn't care about...
The people.
Can we get through this so I can, you know, load my save, please? Thank you. So where's Thren? There aren't many places he can be. Essentially, he can't just be somewhere here.
Come on, monsters!
Or he's like fighting, I'm not sure. Oh, that was Thren, right? Okay. I guess I saved him.
Didn't expect this from you. Thank
Oh, this is done.
We've rallied everyone! Into
Cool.
the chantry!
Nice. Perfect outcome. And all just because I was an idiot and went the wrong way.
Keep going. The chantry is your shelter.
But like, why would I go the long way, right?
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village.
But why is there an
He
archdemon
only
without the
wants the
blight?
Herald.
If you know why he wants me, just say it.
I don't. He's too loud. It hurts to hear him. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly, if he shows us the path. But what of your escape? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
I don't think his helmet is supposed to look how
They'll
it
load the
looks right now.
trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
We will exact a heavy price. They will not take us easily.
I like how I'm burning and freezing my enemies. Get fucked up. Oh, are we gonna blow the horn? Wasn't there a horn here? Seem to remember a horn.
must be aimed. Quickly!
Amulet trebuchet. Can I tell them to hold position? Don't mind me.
Here they come. Get ready.
Get fucked up. Oh, Dorian has a level up again. Oh. It's not again, I just loaded a moment before his level up. Wait, where's there still a rift? I thought we closed it.
Now.
Ooh, spoopy. You look pretty fucked up, mate.
Enough.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
No.
Why are you here? You haven't even asked for anything.
I ask for nothing, because it is not in your power to give. But that will not stop me. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos!
The chaos will empower me and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Yeah, where's the problem with that?
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight? But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
Whew. That was quite the ending to an act. But hey, now we know why this is not the end of the game, right? And the stakes for the rest of the story.
There. Goodbye!
You've gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage, can even kill some enemies instantly. Focus-based ability focuses a resource that's gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Okay. Why is it this on X now? Can you not. Huh. I figured we'd go into the deep roads, but apparently not. Oh, that was what I could unlock tier 2 and tier 3 focus abilities, right? That's what that is about then, I guess. I like how my search radius is completely fucked. And I hate how we're just slow walking for 20 minutes. This part of the game is completely pointless. There's nothing happening. Literally just wasting my time. Like, without the marker on the map, I wouldn't even know where to go. Can I please go faster? Can I move, please? Hello? Why are we going even slower?
Recent.
Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely fucking horrible game design. This is a complete fucking waste of my time.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Yeah, thank the Maker, this is over.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Oh, you're still alive, interesting.
You need rest.
Oh.
They've been at it
I guess
for
he's not
hours.
alive.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They are uncertain where. And there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, Tevinter servants of false-souled gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
I need another popsicle to survive this.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
If the enemy is still out there, these questions don't matter. We need soldiers, weapons. Corypheus doesn't care what we believe.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
At the dawn of the third day, look to the east.
And his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long,
And the path is dark. Look to the sky. One day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground
technically dawn comes each day. And every day.
Corypheus will care. The best answer to powerful lies are certain truths.
A word. The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard-won, Lethalan. Worthy of pride, save one detail. The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Even if we defeat Corypheus, eventually they'll find a way to blame elves.
I suspect you are correct. It is unfortunate, but we must be above suspicion to be seen as valued allies. Faith in you is shaping this moment, but needs room to grow. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Is it the old Warden stronghold? That would be so funny. Is it that? I'm not sure. Inquisition perks +1, and it is the... I recognize the interior, it is the fortress.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
All I see is lots of hungry mouths to feed.
It will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Also, I hope I can still do all the side quests I had, but nothing told me I couldn't, so...
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
That sword is heavier than fucking John.
You.
And just what are you going to do if I don't want this? I did my part at the breach and in Haven. That should be enough.
We've all sacrificed, but we're not done. You're not done. If nothing else, Corypheus still wants you dead. If the Inquisition disappears, and it will, without you, you will be alone. I believe the Maker intended you for this. We need each other. But how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
I will lead us against Corypheus, and I will be an ambassador. I'm an elf standing for Thedas. The Inquisition is for all.
Wherever you lead us.
She's like, yeah, whatever.
They have. And soon, the world. Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
And just like in the first game's expansion, this throne room will be the base of power.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, but this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
I mean, we've killed a dragon already.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, Or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Is it one of your mistresses?
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Well, good thing she didn't witness the conversation then.
A dusty old ruin filled with Bardian soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes.
Now, what did they make down here? What can I make?
Hardened Hightown, Chapter 6, by Varric Tethris. The estates of Hightown fall into three types: the dwarven palaces in their enclave, huddled around their counterfeit paragon statues to shelter against the onslaught of human ideas that surround them; the foreign quarter, where the wealthiest Orlesian and Antivan merchants stay during their twice-yearly visits to criticize the ship captains and shop clerks and accountants in their employ; and the noble mansions, where families who can trace the lineage back to Orlesian conquerors and Tevinter landlords perched look down on the rabble of ordinary folk scurrying at their feet. But wherever they belong to, all of the Hightown estates have things in common. Two things in common. I have the hiccups. A showy front entrance used when the occupants want to be seen, and a hidden back when they don't. The servant's door to the Comte de Favre's mansion was in hidden by overgrown topiaries, and Don Brenokovich picked the lock while his partner Javelin kept an uneasy look out. They had left their armor at the barracks, but even in civilian clothes, the recruit managed to look like he was wearing an older brother's hand-me-downs. I don't think this is what the captain meant when she said to get evidence, he muttered. The lock clicked and Don gently pushed it open. Only a few slivers of light slid through the shuttered windows. Silence hung in the air like a cheap tapestry. Don and Javelin crept through the dark rooms, alert for any sign of servants, but nothing broke the eerie quiet except their footsteps. In fact, there was no sign that anyone had been in the house at all until they found the room whose door had been torn from its hinges. Inside, the Count lay in a pool of blood, one hand clutching a loaded crossbow, a dagger hilt protruding from his back. The Undercroft. Cataloging Skyhold Undercroft editions. Difficult. To be clear, we can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls to touch, you need anchors to tie in new stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messing with the Undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. Fuck! The whole keep has settled on top of it. It's weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge, large spots. No idea what that means. It's as solid as you get, so fill it full of tools and toys. But there's a dwarf name for something who tries to change an old build like that. Sodding fool. Structural liberation for Lord Levelin's consideration. Mason Gatsy. Tinned armor. Oh my god, have we just... I feel like we just completed the tutorial or something. Use the workbench scouts in the craft to plan out the design of the castle? What the fuck? Civita Imperium. What the fuck?
This is where a smith should be.
Oh, I should have kept that. Oh, whatever. Oh god, this is all horrible. So I'm the only one with focus shit. Interesting. We haven't had a level up, but maybe there are things for level 11 in here. Swedish fingers. Nope, nothing new, nothing new. Fucking hiccups, man.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander.
back.
But we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Alles klar?
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on Haven.
Oh,
do you know
wait, is she a mage?
Our workers, they were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Wait.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I need to embarrass myself with her first.
A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
The anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
Only when I laugh.
Very good, Inquisitor. A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics, we should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Why don't we counter these falsehoods by starting rumors of our own?
A whisper campaign. It would show those in the know we have some subtlety at our command. Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered
Wait,
many
the Romance
favors
option's
from
gone?
nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlais's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins. Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevarra, although that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
What do you think of Vivienne?
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivienne will be a most valuable ally. Just do keep her on your good side, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I've been trying, but so far she wasn't receptive.
You must have an opinion of Dorian.
Who hasn't? The man could cause a scene standing quietly in the center of an empty room. Still, I do believe he has your best interests at heart, for all that he delights in mocking them from time to time.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
I mean,
What may I do for you?
every good book has a lot of beheadings, right?
Farewell.
I accidentally the War Council. Finally.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Nevarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Varelius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus. Rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heeded. There's evidence to indicate Varelius is a member of the Vedentori. Having the Nevarran king under their sway would give the cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the North. Those all cost so much. Well, the other coin is boring. We got word out to everyone who could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right?
Is he always
Send
so
a few
blunt?
agents.
Yes.
Non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages. Sounds good.
All right.
Bloodloads, downloads are both found here.
All right.
Fun. I got the vitriol, hinterland resources.
Let us begin.
conscript for the Inquisition. Fierce Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks precisely like an archdemon. Defy anyone to tell me that there's no blight over Black Walt's treaties, and we have cause that is require a little persuasion. We conscript more soldiers. No information get what influence by losing even the tightest lips. Information conscript all have to about gold, secures these things and more. Nope. Shares over Denerim. Manhunt. Quietly hunt down inventory spies. Sounds good. Striking bargain with the merchant princess has to be her, obviously. Protect Clan Llewellyn. Duke of Void be near me abandons, Miss Skirmishes can arrest their flanks. Duke of Wycombe is Inquisition ally. Sounds good. Search for the hack writer. First of blaming her of wicked grace.
To work?
Acquire the Arcanist. Truth or dare, CNPC. Sounds like a thing for her, right? Dorian's request. There's something I'm gonna bring up. There's eventual mages out there lurking in the wilderness. We have Templar skill at hunting mages. Sounds good. Memorial for Haven. We do some fundraising. Sure, we can get some volunteers. Volunteers sounds good. Let's do these things. Secrets. I know if people can build a mine, live quickly and safely. We need to move quickly to contain them. Also, Master Expert, you need to build such a lift at your discretion. I can hire a team of the best construction workers right away. Sounds good. New area unlocked. Nice. Not now. Minimum suggested level 15. New area unlocked. And I think we're out of power to do anything here now, right? Yes. Almost. So war between Navarre and Tevinter is her thing.
At your service.
Okay, that's all I could do now. Now it's time to go side questing again.
What's this place? So much room for whatever was here.
And that's a bunch of tomes, okay.
Inquisitor.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
One less Venatori. First of all, it's fewer. Second of all, that's 0 of 3. That's 3 fewer.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
Today, at least.
Oh, you wound me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say dark spawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's dark spawn, what other explanation is there?
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane.
All of the above.
How many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way. The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halam-Sharal? Cows milking farmers?
Give me time. I'm sure I'll surprise you.
I suspect that's untrue. Unless you strip yourself naked and allow the Chantry to flog you into repentance. Now that would surprise me.
That sounds like a fine
I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given Southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
If that means they're anything like you, I approve.
Ha! There aren't many mages back home like me.
I'd believe that.
I never fit in. Bloodstains are so difficult to clean, you see.
So we're doomed to a future of blood magic, then?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities, believe me.
Of course I believe you. The moment I saw you, I thought, there's a man who knows quality. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
I'm getting the impression you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care. Deeply, about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I mean, he just explains that, right?
Welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
It seems strange that an entire empire would be ruled by mages.
I find it strange that your mages don't rule anything at all. Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The magisterium rules. That magisters rule mages is considered a convenient technicality.
Anyone could be a magister.
What is the magisterium, exactly?
The upper house of the Imperial Senate, and the only part worth having a seat on. Those seats are split among the circles of magi, the chantry, and the major families. All mages now. It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to every Tevinter mage.
If you're not a Magister, then what are you called? No special title?
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good as a Magister, depending on who you ask.
I've never heard of an Altus.
Upper class. Those families who trace descent from the Dreamers, the first prophets of the old gods. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're later. Lower class.
Okay.
If you're not a mage at all, you're Soperati, that's everyone else. We do love our fancy words.
Mute button didn't work.
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium, but that never happens. Even so,
until it does,
he gets to appoint new Magisters, which means all the families vie madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me tell you.
If it's a fiction, that means mages do rule, then.
Yes and no. Let me put it this way. Mages do rule, but not all mages are equal. If you're not from the right family, chances are you don't rule anything. Maybe you're even a slave. The idea that anyone could be a mage, however, keeps the masses placated.
Can anyone be a mage?
Technically, the potential runs mostly in bloodlines, but it's been known to happen. More importantly, commoners believe it can. Tevinter legend is chock full of mage heroes from humble origins. So they hold out hope. Someday my son or my son's son will be a mage. Someday. Poor sods don't realize that means he'll be a quaestor at the arse end of the 100 Pillars, at best.
Being a quaestor isn't a good thing?
I imagine the average non-mage likes to think so. Counting numbers and shuffling papers all day is better than many occupations after all. If you're a second-class citizen among a pack of piranha, however, your outlook changes.
But let me ask you something else.
Of course.
There's an Imperial Chantry, isn't there? With its own divine?
You people aren't supposed to talk about the Black Divine, are you? If you mention him outside the Imperium, people make that face, like you're urinating in public. But yes, we do have the Chantry, or a version of it. Night and day comparing it to yours.
Is the Imperial Chantry so different from ours?
Not in theory. The main difference is in the whole magic is meant to serve man, not rule over him business. Back home, ruling the unwashed masses is serving them, for the good of the Imperium. Perhaps it started with good intentions, but these days it's academic. The circles are in command.
There are circles of magi in the Imperium?
We don't have dismal little mage prisons, if that's what you mean. They're academies, prestigious ones. We have Templars as well, but they don't cancel spells or whatever your Templars do. They're soldiers. They watch for abuse of magic, yes, but only those who are weak or who fall out of favor get dealt with. Mostly they enforce the Magisterium's edicts. The Chantry smiles and nods from the sidelines.
Do you really call him the Black Divine?
We don't call him that.
No, it's the Divine of Color.
In the Imperium, he's the true Divine. The woman sitting on the Sunburst throne is some backwater pretender. It all stems from a disagreement over Andraste. Marvelous, isn't it?
Yes, very.
Why would they disagree over Andraste?
It's not my field of expertise, but the Imperium believes Andraste was a mortal woman, a mage. Down south, they say, no, she's the bride of the Maker, ascended to his side, divine provenance, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
We feel better believing Andraste was one of us. Makes executing her less damning, you see. So we elected a man as divine, the South declared war, and we've been feuding cousins ever since.
So the Imperial Divine is always a man?
All the better to distinguish him from that other one, yes. Don't think there aren't a number of female magisters who bristle at that. Why can't they be divine after all? Same reason you never see a man on the Sunburst throne. Because that's how it's always been done. Excellent reasoning.
Excellent reasoning.
Do you consider yourself Andrastian?
Ah. The big question. It might surprise you that I do consider myself Andrastian. I simply do not believe in the Chantry. It is a relic, whether back home or here in the south. Something from a bygone age desperately
I agree.
to relevance.
Wink, wink,
It's
nudge,
not an
nudge.
opinion that makes me popular.
I share your opinion, actually.
That's not surprising, considering what the Inquisition represents. I'll say this. I may not believe in the Chantry, but I believe in you.
In me?
That the Maker sent you, whether through Andraste or fate. Cassandra is not wrong. You saw that in the future, without you, Corypheus prevails. You are our bulwark against evil.
That's what you think? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm glad you're so certain. Me? I've seen too much to believe I know everything. The world is bigger than I. Even bigger than you. It laughs at all the things we think we know. The Maker doesn't need me to believe. But I do. The thought of no one at all watching out for us is too frightening.
let me ask you something else.
So many questions.
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't, of course. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what? 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
Just how often is blood magic used there?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
That's what any Magister would tell you. They'd be convincingly offended by the notion, too. Of course, what people call blood magic here, and what we consider blood magic, are two different things.
What's considered actual blood magic in Tevinter?
Blood magic isn't inherently dangerous. Using your own blood or that of a willing participant, what's the harm? The problem is that what's permitted only gets you so much power. And what if you need more? You always need more. That's where we get into sacrifices and demon summoning. None of that is done. Not officially. Behind closed doors, it's a different story. Real blood magic can give you an edge, a leg up against your opponents. It's safe to assume that any mage of rank does it. The rest are quietly shut out of power, to put it bluntly.
You'd think the Templars would object.
I imagine they did. Once, their investigations might have been sincere. Then their balls were cut off. Too inconvenient. Nowadays, only the friendless are accused. Most of them probably innocent.
There must be some mages who oppose this.
Of course. I do. And I'm not entirely alone. Occasionally, there'll be a Magister who makes noise. And then the reform talk begins. All very patriotic. Meanwhile, that Magister will be quietly shunned. Chances are, surprise, it's learned he was a Maleficar all along. Most learn to keep quiet. Me? I enjoy the allure of pariahhood.
Anyone who talks about the Imperium mentions slavery. It's the center of the slave trade.
Ah. That is true.
And did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well. Honestly, I never thought much about it until I came south. Back home, it's...
Sure.
how it is.
It's normal, right?
Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. I'm not even certain many slaves do.
Well, we don't have slaves in the South.
In the South, you have alienages, slums, both human and elven. The desperate have no way out. Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family. Some slaves are treated poorly, it's true. But do you honestly think inescapable poverty is better?
Is that what you call it? Treated poorly?
Abuse heaped upon those without power isn't limited to Tevinter, my friend. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it until I saw how different it was here. But I suspect you don't know either. Nor should you believe that every tale of Tevinter excess is the norm.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent. Broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I realize it's now your job to judge him. All I ask is, if you do, show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
The veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the fate or the beyond is a matter of racial politics. I refuse to indulge in it at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image of perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw your world as you see it now. Static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you can see our world as the spirits see it. Chaotic, ever-changing. A realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. Spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them, who can say. Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perception than a physical transition. The veil is an idea, it is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find that transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a distinction on the fate is a physical manifestation by Mourinho, blah 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 blah. Wait, there's another fast travel thing? Interesting. And there's another fast travel thing.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished.
Well, I did.
You chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I'll leave you to it.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
The folly of General Not Sheridan, okay. 4. And so it was that the victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheridan. And so buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheridan stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite station and masks and nonsense of protocol? And the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not. Swiftly she was bundled away amid calls of impostor and spy and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know Ole. Who the fuck is Hilisme?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duties of Meneve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
Wait, are all the people I saved replaced? Even if I saved them?
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
You were made tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal, given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Oh, Inquisitor! Greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work. One day I'm going to read all these books. One day, when I have time.
You're definitely not a traitor, are you?
We're supposed to have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown, and we're missing all but 4. There are 47 ways to purify wyvern venom to make it safe for human consumption.
Okay.
Did you know that Seeker Cassandra's ancestor lived for over 120 years?
On the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmoopless II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed and now he whines constantly. The 2 little ones are still a handful, but good news, I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. I assume that's talk about pets, not the children, but okay. Felician from the 2 doors over has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She's quite delightful and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however. Someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchins, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was still deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferrol as soon as possible. I've arranged for Garda to take over nut-keeping. Sparrow. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but why didn't you see that attack coming?
I didn't know what I was looking for. The Red Templars are like nothing I've seen. and the Venatori hide their tracks well. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
You were condemned to a lightless dungeon. Not much of a life to sacrifice.
And I would do it again.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get
a good friend. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
I'll leave you to your work.
One of 48. Find time to close the border. The news is dire. There are rumors that our Warden brothers and sisters in Ferelden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the Blight will take Ferelden. Then it will undoubtedly spread. We'll go north to Navarra and the Marches. It will come west to Orlais. And the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of Darkspawn. Must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of Oblivion. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not a new one for us, politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We Wardens are Orlesian by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden's leaders. Word is that the King of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Loghain Mechtir, decrees that no Warden set foot in their country. Hey, that's Dragon Age 1. Origins even. Mechtir, a national hero who helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden, seems to have it out for our order too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he is more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. In address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Valshiv and his recruiters 930 Dragon. Yeah, that was like
Sister
in the middle
Leliana will
of
want
the first
access
game.
to the birds. Get the cages up here. Quickly.
Note found in Skyld Rookery, Settler. Baron Plucky, I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions saved. He's a holy terror. Nearly packed out my eyelid the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sisters to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. Suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven. All she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder. All sweetness nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Yes, definitely blood magic. What else would it be? There's no other explanation. It has to be blood magic. These clearly feel like copies I have to gather, but apparently I cannot, so they are not, so that's that. Solus, Solus, Solus. You're reading that smart. I'm disappointed in you. Yeah, I expected more than one in here. Oh, this is the War Council again. I still wish I could, like, skip this, but I can't, so... It is what it is, I suppose. Friend and Concurcarnus. Tavinta's land where secrets of weapons says armed as midgets against those who would oppose a vote. Contacts in the Vista, trading few favors could help those midgets greatly.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
I like how I never sent the politician and instead I sent assassins.
Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this. Goodbye.
They will be gently reminded of this. Very gently they will be reminded of this. Is there one down here? Let's check.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
Huh? Is this thing gonna start talking in a second? Okay, good.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
You're the magical advisor?
You're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna, Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it?
Just call me honey.
Hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
You're not quite what I was expecting. You're a dwarven arcanist?
The only one. When you learn things everyone says you can't, you get to be the first. I don't need to tell you. I've looked at Harrod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything.
Almost safely.
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had to fight to do it. Everyone said I couldn't. Everyone. I swept floors in libraries, traded runes for tomes. I met outsiders like me, new thinkers. If there's something to know about magic, I'll find it. There's no barriers to what magic can do, Inquisitor, no matter what they say.
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Veil? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
Okay. Put that on my list. I cut the Arcanist's pay.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding.
So what you're saying is you're a wizard.
I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting?
Enchantment.
Probably.
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smithcast. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us.
Enchantment.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
I like her.
Another time,
She's cute.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make
she
sure
is
it goes just right.
invested in what she does.
Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
They all see.
How are you?
What?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Except it's not.
Wait, so what am I? Have Herod created masterwork? I'm confused.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need... Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate. You're the surprise, not him.
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for... I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense. It needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me. Been a lot of change lately. She has an edge, though. Mind it.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here. Anything you need?
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
I just want to fucking jump. Oh. So like I need to make a masterwork wave blade. And then I can have her enchanted. Interesting. But obviously I want to do that to a bow, so can't make a masterwork bow yet. Alrighty tighty. Oh wait, I missed a spot. Because right next to Liliana there was a door to the outside, right? Or at least somewhere, not necessarily outside. I could have fast traveled up. Oh well. It really feels like we're just out of the tutorial, which is weird because it's been like... Oh, cool. Great door. Because it's been like 20 hours or something. News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The attack. Fears of a new blight and up. As reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and they found refuge elsewhere. Crier Balinus.
Fit for a king,
It's annoying that you can't see at a glance which door is actually a door and which is just, you know, a wall.
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
The perfect spot for the armory. Yes, it is the perfect spot for the armory. And this is the dead end. Great. Or can I get up here? I can. So that is fun, I suppose. That's like more than one, I hope. I like that the pawn is all over the place. Okay, it's exactly 3. So who did you bring?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk.
Oh my god.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
I don't remember if that's my Hawk.
I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
So I did not log into the Dragon Age online whatever service, which is apparently, no, which the main menu says is required for
This view reminds
Dragon
me
Age
of my
1 and
home
2
in Kirkwall.
things to show up.
I had a balcony that overlooked the whole
But I
city.
still have the save
I
file,
loved
so
it
I
at
don't know.
first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
If I thought like that, I'd never get anything done.
How do you put it out of your head?
I go out into the wilderness and find something that wants to kill me. That usually clears my mind.
It always worked for me. And speaking of things that want to kill you...
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got
I
into their
don't remember
heads,
if that was
messed
part of
with
the
their
game because I
minds,
don't
turned them
remember
against
doing
each
that.
other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well? Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news.
I also brought worse
I've got
news.
a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly
Sequels.
qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened at Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's Chantry, and everything came tumbling down.
I heard that Anders was your friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was...
He was Anders.
He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition? What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. And you.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Oh my god, this keep is way too large.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
I was lost twice, if you can believe it. Oh, technically 3 times, I suppose, when it was overrun again.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
I have to go.
Why that thing out there? I've gone up here, so I haven't been here. Obviously, I haven't talked to Cassandra. Wait, that's not where I just
You knew
was.
where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
Is she drunk or something?
Kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
I expected you to tell the truth. I told you what was at stake.
So I just hand him over on your say-so? It's okay, Hawk. This zealot isn't crazy. I promise. Look at her. She's finally lost it.
This would be funny if it wasn't also kind of sad.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept... what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he...
The moment when you realize that your god is not a good god.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk.
Well, apparently you didn't, so... I mean, need him.
I'm such a fool.
Explain. Is this the time? I don't think so, but I have to take the option.
Good thing I still like you.
I'm serious.
You think I'm not?
I want you to know. I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing. Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed. Templars going rogue.
That's just another Tuesday, isn't it?
With these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony.
Still not interesting.
I'll let you get back.
Interesting. She just doesn't trust me. That's a book. And that's not the way in there. How do you get in there then? It was not from up here. But how do you get in there then? This is weird. Like, there just doesn't seem to be... Huh. Very weird. Oh, for a second it looked like there was another door. Wait, how do we get in there?
Hey.
Fuck off! Shit. Oh, do I have to get on top of this? No, no, no. Oh, fuck. Again. Alright, 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 alright. Haha. No. Oh, come on. Fuck this game. I'm gonna play something else. This game's dumb. I hate it.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
You see this as a personal insult, don't you?
If it's not personal for you, maybe it should be. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
Don't blame me, I didn't want this.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Well, the only truthful answer is this one.
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Is that so? Great, now I'm back here again. Whee!
Here. Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold. As for the rest, they either heal or...
Well,
I try to make the passing painless.
Either they heal or they don't.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As you were.
Your worship.
Huh. Looked like there was loot in here, but apparently there was not. Also, I see that book out there. How am I supposed to get that? Wait, can I can't just fast travel over.
The order was sent?
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
Mayhaps.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
¿Por qué no los dos?
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
I don't think so.
His nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
Huh.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years.
Interesting.
He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven.
This dress is ridiculous.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white, pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here, I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends.
Well, you are.
I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Somewhat off color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps. Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic?
No. I think I'm good, thank you.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
That didn't sound like a man.
Soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Nope.
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready.
Yeah, that also means we must sleep,
underway.
you know.
Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. That sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
If we need to start over, Skyhold seems as good a place as any.
Once repairs are complete, it will be a strong base of operations. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Alrighty, tighty. I'll leave you to whatever you're doing there.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought him. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Interesting.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Rhys. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Rhys couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Rhys help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. To stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
What can you tell me about Rhys?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him.
The
She
names
was a Templar,
ring a bell,
but
but
she didn't like hurting people. When I
not
left,
sure they
she
were in
stayed.
the previous game.
Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Rhys found out, he made me stop. Made me understand. There were other ways to help.
You'd expected he would have just killed him, right?
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
Oh, that took a turn.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Rhys and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Rhys and Evangeline saved me.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Rhys from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Rhys. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
Well, that suicide mission didn't work out, did it?
Probably.
So is that guy... like... Oh my god. Cole is actually a dude. But I don't need a rogue in my party, so... I thought he would just be, like, standing around here. I wasn't aware that he would be a possible party member.
Thank you for saving my life, and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellismer can talk to you.
So what I don't get is... how am I supposed to get here? And I can't fast travel there either. What the fuck? Is that like for later or something? It seems like other parts of the castle will unlock later. Locate recent Evangeline. A man can get through the forest.
Can you
Open those
arrange
the
what we
area. She knows
discussed
Scots can get
earlier,
recent
Ambassador?
out safely. Finds
I
the
found the
area.
money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Sigil of Falandaris. But I need Falandaris, the flower. Wait, deploy recent Evangeline? Evangeline friends among the Legion nobility who may listen to our cause, and I'm familiar with several caches used by the royal mages, or if you prefer, would be honored to join the Inquisition troops, develop and fight the force of Coryphus as best we can. To assemble a powerful mage would greatly increase our military strength. Cachery speaks of might yield something of value. Passionate warrior coming from a good family might bring the Inquisition a good deal of gold. I don't need gold. Something of value is nice for me, but this is nice for the cause, so...
Really? You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people.
Everyone is one of my people. Anyway, where was I? Well, all those things I can't do right now. I guess... Wait. Venatori killed with Dorian? Bring Falandaris to the tree on the hill. Take down Sir Remington at the Ferelden hinterlands. Okay, let's mop up the rest, I guess. And we will bring Cassandra and Dorian and Vivian as usual. And yeah, I thought we were done with the hinterlands. I also need to see if I have the flower now for the thing. I don't think so, but, you know. While we are here... Man, these loading times are killing me. I think I could load the entire fucking game into RAM. Flower, no Fs. Why am I shooting the bear? I'm somewhat of an idiot myself.
There, one of the rogue Templars. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Cassandra approves. Okay, next. One fewer Venatori. I didn't notice before, but this one is also very fat. Can I have any mounts that are not horribly fat? Get fucked up.
Make it take you!
Dorian greatly approves. Okay, okay, okay. Traveling, 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 traveling. Yo, dog, I heard you like traveling. Oh, that's nice. The watchtower's actually built. Well, now I can't see it, but you know, I got a glance of it. See? There's a watchtower. Nice. Does it have loot? Doesn't seem so.
Inquisitor.
I suppose those are technically enemies. Just like these. Oh wait, those are the guys we're looking for. One-shotting people is so funny. Is this third one also here? Apparently not. But you know what I just remembered? I can open masterwork logs now.
Inquisitor.
Oh yeah. You know what I also just remembered?
Nothing to report, sir.
What?
Nothing to report, sir.
But I did the do. I ditched the redo. I guess there's literally one more requisition quest here. Literally just the one. And I'm missing one fucking item. Would be funny if I were to find it in one of these things. The other ones were both up here, right? Yeah. Traveling, 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 traveling. Yeah, I'm traveling. Boy. I have come back to pick all your logs. I swear that made perfect sense in my head. Grey whiskey, right wine conscription ale. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom or legend born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling, never fully emptied or, as with the kettle, cleaned. Each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the warden carrying it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. Could be fact, could be tribute. Does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake warden could. Bottle marked vintage, warden steed, joining juice. Alrighty, that's the last one. Yeah. One day I would like to learn how to ride a horse, but I've never had a reason to, and I don't know, I never get around to doing things unless I actually have a reason. So, I can't ride a horse. Lyrium is the king of metals. Beneath our feet it sings. When properly refined, it is a smooth, slightly iridescent silvery liquid. In the hands of the dwarven smith caste, it is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shepherd, it becomes a repository for living memories. Some scholars maintain this as evidence that lyrium is itself alive. It finds its most lucrative application. What? In the hands of the Formari, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, viridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Enchantment? Other mages, of course, consume it in a diluted form to bolster their abilities. This is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can have disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It's not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's my waypoint. I was like, what the fuck is that? Vol de Mappe. This is literally the last thing I can do here, or rather I cannot. Let's go back here. I vaguely remember that this was essentially a DLC shop, where you can buy things that were part of some random DLC. But I don't quite remember what I could do there. Try to ride. Life is too short. Welcome in, first of all. Second of all, I just noticed that you sent a message. I don't know when you sent it, so I don't have the context. Maybe you can enlighten me what I'm supposed to write.
Where's my back scratcher?
I just realized that I don't quite remember all the things that were here. How do I get back out of this? Yes.
I liked your old nose better.
Oh yeah, I remember these. Very expensive shit. Schematics of Legend. Yep, very expensive shit all around. Shit, what did I need for the requisition quest? Is it in here? No. Is it... I think it's here, right? Yeah. Decorative gems. Let's see if I can buy decorative gems here. You're talking about riding a horse. Yes. Oh! Oh! Yeah, IRL. Yeah. Now I'm back on track. Thank you. Yeah, I should just try. Like, there's a stable basically right around the corner here, even though I'm living in a city, so I probably have a good chance of just going there and asking about it. Decorative gems, I think it was. Wait, how do I... Are those... What's the order here? Well, I don't see decorative gems. That's annoying. Oh well. Wait, is it under... Maybe it's under other things?
Where is the urchin? I require the services of the urchin!
It's been so long that I don't even remember who's talking here. Definitely not this guy, right? Anyway, all the stuff is way too expensive, so... Might as well just fuck off again. I said I was going to do this next, so let's do this next. Oh, this requisition officer has more quests for me, good to know. Sandra, Vivian, Dorian.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Blue vitriol, I guess. Ah, fuck. I'm out of vitriol again. Rest? Don't think I've ever pressed that button. I've been here before, I remember that much. Okay. Not sure why I couldn't grab that. Well, that's at least 10. So I need at most 10 more. Why can't I call a mount here? Is this area just not mountable? Is it an insurmountable area? I need more vitriol, please. Just give me the vitriol. That might be vitriol, and that might be vitriol, and then I might be done. Oh no, that's a summerstone. Great. That's not vitriol. That's vitriol. Why is that only 2? Is this game trolling me again? Yeah, it is. I need 6 more. Watch me find only summerstones, and then I find vitriol and I get another like 2 or something. Oh, or I get 5 and then I never find vitriol again. That's also possible, I suppose. Wait, there's an enemy somewhere. Okay, that wasn't very nice.
Oh, whew, quite a smell.
Okay, apparently there's quite a smell. I don't know what you're smelling, mate, but I'll trust you. And done. Nice. Oh. I found the enemy.
They can take you!
I suppose this is the smell. Just like the swamp in general. I remember the last time I was here, the enemies were a challenge, so I decided I would come back later.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh, cool. I mean, you could have said that before I went into the water. That would have been nice, but no. I guess it's free experience. More or less. Yeah, you guys shoot that guy, it's fine. What? Wait, what? There's no door? Oh, I guess that's the door. I learned how to do that. Oh, hey fam. How you doing? The Empty Ones were a small and short-lived cult based in Navarra and known for worshipping the Blight and, by extension, the Darkspawn. Some confuse the Empty Ones with followers of Tevinter's old gods, a reasonable mistake since archdemons are said to be tainted old gods. However, it is clear from the histories that the Empty Ones did not worship Dumart and his ilk, but the Blight itself. Following Andrasti's death, many of her followers fell into deep despair. They believed that the prophet's betrayal and execution marked the beginning of the end of the world and that the Maker's wrath would soon come upon them. The most fatalistic of them all gathered together to prepare for their doom. They called themselves the Empty Ones, for they saw themselves as worthless husks ready to be swept away by the Maker's hand. It is unknown what passed then, but over time the Empty Ones grew to believe that the Blight was to be the tool by which the Maker would end all of creation. They preached that it came from the void, a place of nothing, and that returning to the void was something to be celebrated because it meant an end to all pain and all suffering, which is not untrue. Some mistakenly take this to mean that the Empty Ones worshipped evil, but that is an oversimplification. The Empty Ones believed the world to be beyond redemption, and that it was the Maker's will that it be destroyed completely. There are tales of Empty Ones scouring the deep roads, searching for Darkspawn, whom they saw as the Blight's prophets, in order to assist them in bringing about the next Blight. Predictably, the beginning of the second Blight saw the end of the Empty Ones. The entire cult made its way to the Enderfells, where they stood in the path of the encroaching Darkspawn and, singing in praise of the oblivion that was to overtake them, were consumed. Well, predictable end for that cult, I suppose. It's just surprising that they made it that far, you know. That nobody killed them before they could get themselves killed. Fork is this. Let's find out.
Beacon of some sort?
Apparently it's a beacon of some sort. Good to know.
Darling, leave that to me.
Yeah.
Watch out!
Ow. Oh yeah, I have this ability that I've never used. Air effect detects allow you to target groups of enemies. Use left stick to move the target point for the area. Press A to initiate, blah blah. Whee. Huh. Kind of expected more than a slow dot.
To fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Oh, okay. That's the idea. Where do I have to bring this though? Let's see if it goes out at some point. Because usually that is to reveal runes. And it usually only works in a very confined area, so I'm wondering why I can just keep it around. Can you guys start fighting? I don't want to shoot because then I lose my light. Maybe it's just a coinky dinky that I don't actually need to carry around the light here. Who knows? Maybe it's just at the back of this thing. Of course it's just at the back of the thing. Classic. Velfire in the Fellowmire. The Velfire messages in the Fellowmire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It is possible. This is the way forward, right? Yeah, I would say so. Wait, is that a... Interesting. It's a fast travel point. That's why it had the, like, icon of a fast travel point, because it is a fast travel point. That makes sense. Because if it weren't a fast travel point, why would it have an icon of the fast travel point? You know? Logic here. Oh, hey, fam. Can you guys kill that guy, please? Thank you. Oh no, my torch is gone. Okay, getting hit also removes it. Good to know. Can I blow those up? Nope. Appears I cannot. What the fuck? You look disgusting. Interesting that it marks the runes on the map for me. Oh, what's this? Apostate Widress's journal. The stick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with the ink as if the author had written. Burnham or Clarice, they always were jealous little busybodies. If they saw what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book again. I will write down the cipher again before I forget. Again, these demons are clever. I can't... The concoctions I can make with the plants here and save amounts will open my mind to vistas past the fate. The demons hint it is beyond me, because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. It's so very clear. Yeah, it is very clear that you are a fucking idiot, yes. I agree. That is very clear to me. Wait, this one wasn't just here. Oh, it was. Staring at this set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitter measure. Their fate slowly. Okay. Haha. Get fucked. Oh. Wait, do they just die when their big boss dies? It seems like it, right? Good to know. Good to know. Okay, beacons are not done yet. So I can't just walk out into the mire. That will attract enemies again. Still. But we're getting there. We're also getting up here to this nice little chest that will have a bunch of junk I can't use. See? Do I want to go over there? I kinda want to. Hey, there's a chest with a lot of shit I can't use. Maybe not a lot of shit. Wow. Level 3 shield, how great. Thanks game. Very helpful. Enhanced Immolate Ring. Masterwork Engraved Greatsword. Amulet of Second Wind. I kinda want that. Yeah. That seems nice. Let's take that. And this is it. Okay. I guess we'll make camp.
Place to set
That's
up
definitely
camp,
something
perhaps.
we can do. Note from a scout. The paper is small and thin, meant for transport by messenger bird. Warn the herald, his life is in danger if he comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted Ava 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the Frostbacks until we were captured in ambush. The leader said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. Will tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Green home. I guess then she died. Yay, more power, woohoo! Yay, more power, woohoo! Where's the requisition officer?
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Disease tissue, 2 of 5, okay. It is also 1 AM, so I should
No sign of the Avar
stop
who want to challenge
soon-ish.
me, or the Inquisition soldiers.
But such is life with these games. Just one more quest. Right? Just one more quest. Just one more area. Just one more level. Just one more insert thing here. How? Oh, Rift, okay. The Daughters of Song, wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. These things characterize the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters. Celebrate Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable, and it was the only holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Virley, in the fields of Gislaine. Virley saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded carved images of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Drakon during this campaign to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed and the cult never recovered. You go to the job? It's Friday. Tomorrow's the weekend, you know. Also, I'm currently unfit for work, so I'm not working. But still, I mean, my kids will be up tomorrow again, and I have to be up at some point, right? Yoink. Oh, I wanted to kill the guy, but apparently I can talk to the guy?
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Preposterous superstition.
Preposterous is what you wore to a bog, Orlesian.
Badumts. Shots fired. Wait, I have a button. I think it works on stream. Why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying.
Oh, you're a healer.
I
of
don't pick
sorts.
up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
Do I have to open the rift in order to close the rift? Is that what's happening here? wonder if I can recruit him when this fight is over. Would be funny. Wait, there's someone still alive somewhere. Or not. And Levelope. What do I do? Successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. I have no idea how to do an ability combo, so I will just ignore that. Also, I want this.
Lady of the Skies, you can mend the gaps in the air.
It's what the Herald was sent here to do.
Maybe you do have a god's favor.
Maybe. Who knows?
Aye.
I guess you're not coming with me then.
Watch the water.
Sad, sad. Can I just... What the fuck? This area is way larger than I thought it would be. Get fucked up. Granite point, eh? Where's the granite at this point? Oh, this is bigger than I thought it would be. Interesting. I found a thing. That's what I do. I randomly walk around and stumble upon things. How did I do 0 damage with that? Asking for a friend. Note found at Dire campsite. Get it Dire because they all died. Uncle, I was hiding supplies above the rocks when I heard voices from the windmill to the west. It was the Haunt Men again. There's more of them now. I have to see if anyone is still left alive in the village. I'm sorry, but I swear I will be careful, Lewis. Well, I guess you died. So I wouldn't necessarily call that careful. And I think that armor is better than what I'm wearing, right? Oh, mage. Oops. Well, it was better than what... Wait, what was... Oh, heavy, medium, light. Okay. I literally had never filtered that before, apparently. Granite Point. Some statues in the fellow Maya are of Ava origin. It amused Ben Hargrave to bring them back from her conquest in the hills and plant them outside her home, the way a gardener might transplant flowers. The band entertained visiting nobles by giving tours of the statues, regaling her guests with the dark tales of Ava superstitions, which she mostly made up on the spot. Classic. I see a ladder. Interesting, that's not really on the map. Secret stash. Gimme a chest in the mire. Wow, cool. Well, I guess I got 75 gold, so that's not nothing, because it's 75 gold. I need to check why my backup is complaining. It's been oh my god. Yeah, that's how I've noticed that I've been streaming for 3.5 hours again. Well, plus the thing before my internet went out, so like 5 hours. Because my hourly backup has been failing quite a few times now. And I hourly get an email about it failing. And I've gotten a couple. I guess that's one more reason to put a pin on this and go check on it. Yoink. Can you stop running away from me, please? Thank you. It's interesting that they respawn so quickly. And yeah, you guys go shoot that guy. It's fine. Oh hey, how are you doing? Oh, I guess the left way was the interesting one here. The chest would cost more than 75 gold? Possibly, possibly. Ah. Oh. Every time I tab out, I fear that the game crashes, but... Nothing here. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. I'm snaking my way through this mire. Should I go over there and see if there's anything? It might at least technically count as a different area, right? It does not, and there's nothing here. Okay, cool, great. Let's just leave and pretend I haven't seen the enemies. No, I touched the water. The water is lava. I mean, speaking of one more quest, right? I'm almost done with the thingies here, with the beacons, right? So now I can't just stop. Clearly I have to play until I have done all 4. Ow. I can do this again, right? And once again I'm underwhelmed. I mean, don't stand right next to the guy with a huge claw, and then I don't have to help the mage. How about that? These particular Wayfire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant. The impression it is somehow important, then it fades. I mean, we've already learned that, right? I feel like this is an area I should explore when touching the water doesn't summon 50 enemies anymore. AKA when I'm done with the beacons. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. And there's nothing here again. I always fall for this. Wait, what's that? That's more than nothing. Yeah. It wasn't pointless. Oh, this is tissue, nice. The Lady of the Skies. My father died with honor, so we gave him to the sky. My passion split the bones. As we left, I saw the carrion crows descending to carry my father home in pieces. I knew the Lady of the Skies smiled. Our tribe has never failed to do the Lady honor. The flights of her birds reveal the future to our shaman. We sacrifice wolves upon our altars. In return, she's ahead as the and from us our Lady shall have her due. Great. Oh, we got some lore, that's a win, right? Oh, come on. That looked so overkill. And it was. Do you want to go over there as well? Do you prefer archery over other classes? Well, there's two reasons I'm playing an archer. The first reason is I am playing this for the story and for the lore, and I don't give two shits about the combat system, which is why I'm playing on casual and I'm not even paying attention to my abilities and I'm just spamming shit until shit dies. That is one reason, because being an archer ties into that. I can just stand around and shoot arrows at people and I don't have to think about what I'm doing. The other reason is I've been a Dalish archer in the first game, so I wanted to be a Dalish archer in the second game, which wasn't a thing because you had to play the Champion of Kirkwall, right? But now I'm a Dalish archer again. It's tradition. The first one was called John, and this one is called John, and everyone else will be called John. And if I play Veilguard after this, I will again be an elven archer called John. Because that's just what it is. It's tradition, you know? Oh, I didn't realize there was another guy. Huh. I guess I can go through here, right? But I have to go back. The lost city of Barad-dûr. On the 15th day of my journey across the Tevinter Imperium, our caravan reached a great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds so vast that when they took flight in numbers blocked the sun. This, our guide informed us, was the great city of Barad-dûr, wonder of the ancient world, famed for its fountains which were said to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that during the celebration of the winter solstice, Caranadus, High King of Barad-dûr, turned away an envoy from the High Priest of Dumat. The priest called upon his god to punish Caranadus for the offense. And the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed. The kingdom of Barad-dûr fell silent. A distant Minrathous, the priest of Razikale, dreamed of dark omens. The oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Caranadus. Finally, the fearful High King of Minrathous sent a company of soldiers to Barad-dûr. The men reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over barren, empty rock where the kingdom of Barad-dûr had once been. All of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Barad-dûr remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found. A secret now that can never be told. An interesting tradition. Well, you know how it is, right? The second time, it's tradition. If you do it once, it's just a one-off, but if you do it twice, it's tradition. Firm Morningstar. I think that is way less damage than her sword is doing, so... F. Like, it's also tradition that I can only do boys. The second time it's tradition, you know? What the fuck is that? I am not under attack, bitch. Let me save. I guess don't let me save. I suppose that is a rift. Oh, also I think the reason why I became a rogue in the first game was I was trying all three. And then I was like, hey, the companions I want to keep are like a warrior and a mage. So it makes sense for me to be a rogue. I vaguely remember that happening. If you go to my videos section. No, it's in the live section. Anyway, I have a playlist of all the Dragon Age stuff, and in the first Dragon Age Origins stream...
Justinia, Cassandra.
I cannot claim to have known her well. Few can, except perhaps Leliana.
I envy even your slight acquaintance. By reputation, she was a formidable woman.
Justinia was a visionary. The Grand Clerics would never have chosen her had they known her intentions. And now they will never find someone to fill her shoes.
Oh, they will, darling. Even if they have to trim off her toes and heels to fit.
Yes, the classic way to make shoes fit. Just cut the foot into shape. Is that where I'll find him? Or is that the way back out? That is definitely not the way back out. But it also doesn't seem to be where I find him, unless I have to go here. Which doesn't seem like a very great idea, because, you know, this. Oh, hidden apostate's camp. I think I found him. Well, I guess I'm just killing. That wasn't my plan, but I guess that's what happens. Where are you from? I guess somewhere Europe. Yes, I'm from Germany. I have to work on my German accent, though. I am from Sol 3 in the Milky Way. Oh fuck my... I'm seriously considering getting like a mod with unlimited inventory or something. Enchant stuff blade. Ooh, that's pretty good. Fuck you, game. Just fucking fuck you. What can I drop that nobody needs? This. And this. And these. And this. And now armoire. I guess I can put that on. 112. Oh, that's 113, so I guess you get that. Oops, not what I wanted to do. vigorous staff. 73 DPS. That's definitely better than at least one of my things. And it also requires level 12. Okay. Can I just teleport out? I can. Let's do that. And I think I'm gonna do exactly what I said. I'm gonna do the last beacon and then I think I'm gonna go to bed. Just one more quest, but only the one. I think I've looted this. Yes, I have. You know what? Fuck it. I want to loot these for the diseased tissue. One more. And done. Perfect. Also, one of my earbuds just lost power, so I have to take the headphones. Do you play all games on Linux? I heard that Steam can emulate Windows games to Linux, something like Linux's Wine. Yes. Valve does Proton, which is essentially Wine plus some extra things. And yes, I have been using Linux for a long time. I used to have a Windows VM for playing games, but it's been like 3 years now that I have not had... I mean, I technically still have a Windows VM. I use that for like DualSense firmware upgrades and shit. But I've been playing games exclusively on Linux for over 3 years now. And as long as you don't want to play like... It's mostly multiplayer, competitive multiplayer games with certain anti-cheats that don't work. And apart from that, stuff works well. Actually, Dragon Age... the reason why I haven't played Dragon Age in the last 7 months is because this requires the EA app, and the EA app is notorious for randomly breaking under Proton with updates, which happened in January. And I couldn't load the game anymore. And that's why I had to put a pause on this. But with the newer versions of Proton, it works again. So I can play it again. So yeah, those are the two things. Anti-cheat is often a problem, and shitty launchers like EA app or Ubisoft's... What's it called? Ubisoft Connect or something. Those are usually the two reasons why games don't work well. Certain games. Cabin key, nice. And like for daily use, I mean, I could go on for days why Linux is so much better for me than Windows. Waterlogged diary. Diary found in the fellow Maya. One waterlogged entry dated 10 days ago, still legible. The damned roof leaks, and I've been eating boiled roots for a week. I'm squatting in a bog no one so much as spit on for 10 years. So better than the alienage, stank and rusty. That's the last time I visited the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left, and now they're all down with a fever, and the little boy is at death's door. Nigel Marsh said we should lock them in their home, the sour codger. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is deathroot that cures a fever, or elfroot? Can't be deathroot, can it? Ask Iro and she's right. No, it's elfroot. And streaming on Linux actually has advantages as well. I mean, you could use OBS just like on Windows. And with the Linux's sound system, it is very simple to like grab game sound, but not anything else. Like, for example, when I get Matrix notifications, you are not hearing that because I'm only capturing the game audio. Do you code? You sound like you have a code background. Yeah, I'm I studied computer science, and I'm a software engineer, yes. But Technically, I started using Linux before I learned all that stuff. But back then I didn't like fully switch. It was more like testing things. And I had dual boot for years. Is there anything over here? No. These unreadable runes evoke for a moment elixir, then it fades. A cipher written in the last pages of Apostate Viridis' journal corresponds to the Veilfire writing found in the Fellow Maya. The deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. Interesting. Bro, a lot of scripters are introverted. It's hard for them to do live streaming. Do you also have a hard time, or was it easy for you? I don't like having a face cam on. I did that for some time, and then I stopped again because I was like, fuck it, I don't like it, so I'm not gonna do it. That's one thing. Apart from that, I'm just talking into a microphone. There's nobody here. Right? I mean, it helps that also usually nobody's watching. But even if there are 1,000 people, I'm not seeing them. And I don't know. I used to be in politics for a while, and that was the point where I kind of got over my fear of being on stage, I guess. Like, these days, you can just push me on the stage in front of 1,000 people and tell me I have to run something, and I'll just do it. But that's generally... yeah, it's kind of contradictory, because I don't particularly like it, but I can do it. And streaming for me is just... I do have ADHD, and I find it hard to just play a game and not do something else on the side. And I started streaming as a way of, like, concentrating on playing a game and not doing 5 different other things on the side. Politics, yeah. I mean, it's been a while now. I haven't done anything for like 11 years, 12 years. Because I can tell you from my own experience, politics, or being in politics is depressing. So I stopped, I guess.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
The fewer of these creatures, the better.
Yes, the better. Characters. What do we have? What? This is new. This is not new. This is not new. This is not new. This is not new. This is new. Blessed Blaze, you rally all of your nearby allies to fight with greater strength, especially when fighting demons. Through faith and will, you dispel all hostile magic from the area around you. That sounds fun and useful. I am way too lazy to read all this now because I want to stop So I'm just gonna go into this and damage bonus, strength. I'm just gonna go into this because that sounds fun. And if you were famous or at least known, it could get depressing. No, I wasn't, but we made it into like state parliament here. Not me, but I worked for the people there, and without ranting for like a day, the internals of how politics work are infuriating. Let me put it this way. Do you have anything new? Inferno? No, that's just the fire thing. Night Enchanter. Wait, does everyone have a special tree? Let's go into the special tree. It sounds fun. So what do you get? You get Necromancer. Ooh. Horror. You unleash spirits of fear that terrify all enemies within the aura. Sounds fun. Let's do that. So oh, I think level 12 is where you unlock a spec in the first game, right? So this makes sense that there is a spec now, but it's kind of character dependent here. Can you please tone down game audio? Okay, I can. I have actually turned it way up because dialogue volume was so low, but I can turn it down. Alright. But I think this is a good occasion to stop here. Enemies of the Grey. Oh, that's... Oh, I want to grab the other guy. I want to grab Black Wolf for this. And I have to go all the way back here. But this is... a fast travel point, so it's not too painful. Alright. But given that it is now 20 minutes to 2 AM, I think I will stop it here. I am still very much enjoying this game. I will probably stream again, like I said earlier today, tomorrow, midday-ish European time. Until then, I wish you a wonderful rest of the night, evening, day, morning, whatever it is for you. Thank you very much for watching. Times of appropriate farewells and nerd out.